In Greek mythology, the marriage of Peleus and Thetis marked humanity's first wedding. A union between a mortal hero and an immortal sea nymph. This grand celebration brought together all the gods and goddesses of Olympus. With one notable exception, Eris, the goddess of discord, was deliberately left uninvited. The wedding should have been perfect. After all, the groom Peleus was a favored mortal hero. And the bride Thetis was a beautiful sea nymph who had caught the eye of Zeus himself. The great hall was filled with divine guests, each bearing magnificent gifts for the couple. But the peace was about to be shattered. Suddenly, the uninvited Eris appeared at the celebration. The goddess of discord raised a golden apple high above her head. Upon it was inscribed, "To the fairest." With these words and a casual toss, she cast the apple into the center of the celebration. The three most beautiful goddesses, Hera, Athena, and Aphrodite, immediately rushed forward, each claiming to be its rightful owner. In that moment, humanity's first beauty contest erupted in what should have been a scene of pure celebration. The guests, unsure how to react, turned their hopeful eyes to Zeus. But even the king of gods could only shake his head. How could he choose? Athena was his daughter, Hera his wife, and Aphrodite his aunt. Every choice would trigger divine wrath. But why did Eris create such chaos? Like many psychological wounds, the answer lies in exclusion. While every other deity received an invitation to the wedding, Eris alone was deliberately left out. Social psychologists call this stigmatization, the process of labeling and excluding others based on perceived differences. Once a stigma takes hold, it creates what psychologists term the framing effect. Through this frame, people see only one aspect of a being, magnified and distorted. Yes, Eris was the goddess of discord. But she was also the deity who spurred beneficial competition. It was her beautiful feet that carried her to the lazy, showing them their neighbors' prosperity and inspiring them to greater achievement. Yet this positive aspect was overshadowed by her stigma. The bride, Thetis, carried her own psychological wounds. Betrayed by Zeus and Poseidon, forced into marriage with the mortal Peleus. Her trauma manifested in yet another act of exclusion, the barring of Eris from her wedding. It was a cycle of pain creating more pain. Peleus's pursuit of Thetis exemplifies what psychologist Dorothy Tennant calls limerence, a state of infatuation, where one becomes entranced without truly knowing the other. He fell in love merely hearing about her from Zeus and Poseidon, seeking to possess rather than understand. When force failed, he bound her with ropes. A powerful metaphor for this possessive love. Their marriage, born of manipulation and force, bore bitter fruit. Thetis, desperate to make her children immortal, dipped them in the river Styx. 6 perished in her attempts. Only the 7th, Achilles, survived, destined to become the greatest hero of the Trojan War. A conflict sparked by Eris's golden apple. What seems at first a simple tale of divine spite reveals itself as an intricate web of psychological wounds, the pain of stigma, the scars of trauma, the distortions of obsessive love. Each wound, each slight, each act of exclusion, built upon the others until a single golden apple could trigger the greatest war in Greek mythology. The gods of Olympus, in their all-too-human psychology, show us how personal pain can escalate into collective conflict. When we frame others through the lens of their worst qualities, when we exclude based on fear or prejudice, when we mistake possession for love, we create ripples that can grow into waves of destruction. And so, humanity's first wedding became not just a tale of divine discord, but a lesson in the psychology of pain, exclusion, and the cost of failing to see beyond our frames of reference. The golden apple of Eris wasn't merely an act of revenge. It was the inevitable outcome of deep psychological wounds converging at a single moment. A bright symbol of how personal pain can reshape the fate of nations.